8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What is good, everyone? It is your boy Politica Hot Lost on my guys, Mr. Joey Woods, Mr. Moya Fit Chris Wilson, Mr. Rich Michaels. We are Still Steps coming to you live on a beautiful Thursday evening, courtesy of All of That to Talk Sports Network. Gentlemen, how are we doing on a double eve of Saturday night's main event? Upcoming John Cena's final match. What is going on?
End of an era.
Yeah.
Time.
It like finally hit him like, oh shit, this is actually going to be his last match coming up Saturday. It was like, you hear about it, talk about it, and it's like, oh, all right, well, now it's actually happened.
Listen, I already told my wife, I said Saturday night, don't judge me. It's listen, it's an end of an era, right? But it's a little different for me than even you guys, right? Like you guys are 10 years older than me. So I'm a kid, right? When Cena starts. And now he's retiring. Now I'm old as fuck, right? Like this man came out I remember this man debuting and now he's retiring. Like that don't happen a lot, right? So for me that's like gonna be a culture shock moment for me kind of thing.
So bottom line, ladies and gentlemen, Joey's gonna cry. That's
all
he wants to say. That's what he's trying to say.
I was trying to say it, but throw me under the fucking bus.
He asked for a pass from the Still Steps universe if he cries.
He's going to cry. But let's say the age demographic, what time you came up, it was like your son's watching Cena.
Yeah.
Like that was you watching Cena. So I get it.
Like what? Like 2002, right? 2002, 03 was the angle of Ruthless Aggression, right?
Right.
Yeah. Yep.
And I was like, if it 02 we're saying I'm second grade.
Jesus.
Like
you make me feel old, Joey.
Yeah, right.
Like second grade. Like
it's
this, I now have just think about that for a second. When does this man debut in second grade? I now have a third grader.
Right.
That's insane.
That's literally your entire child to adulthood.
Yeah.
To a certain extent.
Like full circle, yeah.
Like almost my entire life.
Like before we go off the rails, like who would that be for us? I'm talking like second grade to whenever they decided to stop.
Would that be Hogan for you?
I would think so, even though we don't want to bring him up. To me, I think that would be his name.
I don't think it would be. I'm thinking more so maybe Edge is still kind of around, but I was about to say Edge.
For me, it would probably be Shawn Michaels.
But I mean, we didn't necessarily actually see them debut. I mean, I'm thinking seeing them debut.
Oh, seeing them debut. Yeah, I was gonna say Michaels was a little bit that was still kid, but more towards teenage years.
Let's say Shawn. I was when the Rockers was going on. I didn't see when he was the Midnight Rocker like that. What was it? AWA.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I wasn't because we didn't get that. I wasn't there for those days, but when he was fresh, 80s young guy that's why I was watching wrestling. It was him.
Because in that case, you could probably go him and maybe Bret Hart.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Those guys, when he found, that's what I'm saying. Listen, when out of all the retirements, the actual retirements, the one that got to me was Shawn Michaels. Like I was like pissed slash like felt some type of way. Like with that last match with Undertaker, I was like, even though you knew he was going to lose because he talked about retirement, this was it, and you saw how the angle was going. It was like I had that slither of hope that he was going to win. And it's like when he finally did that throat thing and hit him with the tombstone, I was just like devastated. I was like, this is not it. I was like, and it was like, motherfucker. And I think I was watching with my son's mother. Like I had her watching wrestling, and she was looking at me. She was like, "Are you okay?" Because I was like, because my face was
emotional.
Because my face, because I wasn't even sad. I think I was pissed. I think I was just mad. I was like, she's like, why the fuck are you retiring? Like, so I was like, but yeah. So for me, probably was Shawn, the one that hit the most. That was like felt some type of way. It was definitely Shawn Michaels.
Right.
Well, just to talk about longevity, right? I saw a clip. Yeah, I think it was yesterday or maybe Tuesday. It was CM Punk. He was in the ring and he was talking. And he goes, like, I don't think people realize like the longevity of John Cena, right? He said, when I came into WWE all those years ago, John Cena was on top. He said a couple years later, because he was in the ring with Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso, right? He goes, a couple years later, Cody Rhodes debuts in WWE. John Cena was on top.
Yeah.
And he says, a couple years after that, Jey Uso debuts in the WWE. John Cena was on top. Like, I don't think, like, it's one thing to have a 30 plus year career, right? It's another thing to have that career and be on top almost the entire time. Like,
Yeah.
that's unheard of.
In one spot too.
Yeah.
Like, you know, he was a new journey wrestler going from promotion to promotion. Like, you know, he had his Ohio Valley run, and then when he got the call up, you know, he took advantage of it, and hence here we are now. Like, you know, going into Saturday night's main event, and him having his one final match, and we're gonna talk about his final match momentarily, but you kind of kicked it off a little bit, Joey, as far as like being in second grade, around the time where he started to debut and become, you know, very notable. But I was going to ask you, Rich, because I already know where Chris was in 2002. we were, you know,
I would say so.
both coming out of high school, but like for you, Rich,
Wait, you graduated
like,
high school in 2002?
yeah.
I got out in 2001, so I was during that time frame. I was probably I went to college for like a semester, and I was probably working. When that happened, but yeah, no, I remember it very clearly when he came out with Kurt Angle. It's just like it was like yesterday. It makes me feel really old thinking back on that now.
Yeah, I was gonna, you know, ask, like, you know, they set it up like, where were you in 2002 and when John Cena hit the radar? Because it's funny because like 2002 was a little bit of a unique year because like coming out of high school and like my fandom in wrestling, like it was there, but it was like kind of at the time like watching it a little bit from afar.
Yeah.
But really taking advantage of like the dirt sheets, because the dirt sheets was piping hot back then around that time. And like the scheduling for WWE was rather unique then, you mean, because it was like Raw was Monday and then they would do SmackDown tapings Tuesday, but air it like on UPN either on Thursday or Friday. So it's like you kind of already knew what was going on ahead of time. So I was like, I really don't need to check in, but I, you know, check in when I'm ready to check in. But I think for me, like my best memorable moment gotta be the word life gimmick. And when I first saw that, I was like, yo, what the hell is WWE on right now? And like I'm be honest, I'm being realist. I didn't respect it at first. But then when I started to like really see like, you know what, they got something here. And like he was like really dropping bars from city to city, and then to learn that he was actually writing the bars too. Like it was like, oh wow. This is actually pretty impressive. And by that time too, like I was being more appreciative of the hills versus the baby faces. So that's when it started to grow on me. But then when he started to go into the hustle, loyalty, or respect, that's where I kind of, got to roll with the pro wrestling kayfabe and turn my back on John Cena because, like, I'm like, yo, like, man, this is whack, man. Like, and then the rated R superstar run started to develop even bigger by that time, which then provided us with, memorable matches between the two. But all in all, making it short, like it ain't gonna be long winded, but I wasn't like the biggest Cena fan, but I respect the 20 plus years of a career he's had with the WWE. And, going into Saturday, it's like, wow, like, like he made his mark. And, he definitely, made his mark to where it's, solidified for years to come and for future superstars to learn under his, his language as far as being, such a stout superstar. So, but
when my kids were younger, they were into wrestling. They'll still watch like big shows, like WrestleMania stuff like that with me, but they were huge John Cena fans.
yeah,
Especially my daughter. They had the wristbands, they had the headbands, the shirt, everything. All nine. I got tons of pictures from when they were younger. Just John. It was all John Cena.
rocking the jorts too.
Oh yeah. Yeah. And yeah, to even do the salute. Yep.
Right.
I will tell you one thing. I was at one of the biggest memories of John Cena. I was at the Royal Rumble when he came back. It was at Madison Square Garden, and he won the Rumble.
Yeah.
I was there. The pop was so loud. That had to be probably the biggest pop I've ever heard him get.
This was after the shoulder procedure, right? Or was it?
Yeah,
That's after the shoulder procedure, right? Yeah, yeah.
And you knew he was coming. Like there was talks about him coming or whatever, but this was still before everybody was all over the internet and everything like that, I think. The pop was just crazy. When I tell you, like the garden was the floors were rumbling, the roof it was crazy.
What year was that?
That had to been like what?
04,
05?
Yeah, 04, 05.
The thing I loved about
that could have been that early on.
It was like he was still like he wasn't exactly like he was hustle, loyalty, respect, but not to the degree it was to where it was started to be cartoonish, like this with the Fruity Pebble thing as the Rock would like to call him, when he started wearing all the different colors every other week.
Sorry, Chris, go ahead.
It was like, but I just remember we said that pop. The pop was huge. Like I said, it was when he first, like people were going crazy, but then like within 2 minutes, it was like, oh wait a minute, no, we hate this guy.
I thought it was like 07, 08.
You're right. It was 2008. I just looked it up.
Yeah, like this.
Because he fought what's the name, Mania, right? Triple H.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So everybody started booing him again. Like the crowd, like it was like a lot. It was loud cheering for like 2-3 minutes. Then was like once that it settled down that he's back, it was like, wait a minute, I don't like this guy.
And then what he wanted was just like nothing. No, nothing.
Funny thing about that one, that was actually one that did catch me off guard. Like I knew he was out, and then when that music, I still remember that being at my buddy crib, and like when the music hit, everybody looked at each other, was like, "Oh shit!" Like, yo, like, is he really bad?
Because he recovered way faster than was expected. Like they was like he was gonna be out for like months, but I give John Cena credit when, like I said, like I'm not the biggest John Cena fan, like at all. Like I'm not listening, but his work ethic is second to none. Like they said, the schedule that guy kept from doing, not like he was there all the time. From doing back then, those house show circuit was crazy. Like they were on the road like 5 to 6 days a week, damn near. and he was like, he was the top guy, so he was the marquee name all the time. So he was at all those house shows. He did everything WWE wanted him to do, far as like marketing, like any type of thing of this meet and greet, show it to this show, go to this radio show, all that stuff. Like he didn't miss anything, and like it was crazy. Like that, like that showed you he was the guy. He embraced it, and he did everything he could to make himself where he is. Like I said, this guy was about to get fired. Like he was like this. Like, think about it. He was like one freestyle in the back of a bus from getting fired. Like he was legit about to get fired. He freestyled in the back of a bus. Stephanie McMahon heard him rapping, asked him can you do that all the time? He was like, yeah, and the rest is history.
Well, it's like the one thing I think you forgot to mention was the human he is, right? Like we're talking about the man who has, like, this isn't like a stretch. He's granted the most Make-A-Wishes ever, right? Like that's something to rest your hat on. Like, forget the accomplishments. Like, on a human standpoint, this man just never said no to Make-A-Wish. Like, to
Right.
me, that is something to be proud of in and itself.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, and I was about to say something, but I don't want to say.
Oh boy.
I'm not
But
gonna do that. I'll be
my
nice.
my favorite Cena moment is it's more of a personal one. I remember being at the Wildwood Convention Center when they used to run house shows out of the convention center. It was 2008, so right when he got back from the shoulder, he won the title at that point, so he was Super Cena at that point, right? He My cousin, who just turned 21 yesterday, was 3 at the time, and he's the
Oh,
biggest John Cena fan. First people on the guardrail, and he stops when he's coming out, throws his wristband at my cousin and points at him. And my 3-year-old cousin looks at his dad and goes, "Dad, my armpits are sweaty," and like gets all embarrassed and starts crying. And I'm
oh,
like, I'm thinking about that story yesterday on his birthday, and I'm like, this kid's 21 now,
right.
and that happened when he was 3.
Does he
Like,
still remember that moment?
I don't know. I got to bring it up to him, but me and
That's
my uncle
crazy.
still talk about it to this day. Like, remember that time I went to Wildwood and like that happened? But like, it just blows my mind. Like, we're celebrating his 21st birthday and talking about John Cena still wrestling. Like it's crazy, and
Right.
wrestling well too, right? Like, some of these last couple of matches, arguably some of his best matches of his career.
Right. No, it's a fact.
Who's John Cena's?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, except that Brock Lesnar match. That match sucked. I don't care. That match was horrible. That match sucked. It did.
That one
But the
don't
AJ
count. After, I'm about to say after that,
after
we
that,
go with that run.
after that was good. Yeah, but that John Cena that Brock, like they try to recreate that match they had. I don't know how many years ago that was, where Brock Lesnar just ran through him, and it was like it just didn't have the same effect.
yeah. Well,
Well, I think it was a shock value back then. Now it was just, I don't know.
Yeah, it was like okay, yeah, that was good. Yeah, that was back out. He just bulldozed over him, and
well,
it was like,
I think Chris, I think the timing of it is what the issue was, right? Like, if Cena had 6 months, if Cena had a year left, and he wasn't counting down his dates, that loss doesn't matter as much, right? But we're 6 matches left, 5 matches left, and he's getting beat like that, and you're like,
yeah,
what
and
the
then
fuck's the
there's
point?
yeah, then there's no. I like to say there's no payoff because it does nothing for Brock because
Yeah,
it's like what does that do to Brock? Like he's
yeah.
not like he destroys Cena, then what? That was
What does it
just
do
it.
for Cena? Because
Yeah, it
he
was
has
like
no chance to, like you said, there's no payoff to come back from that.
yeah, it's like you just like bulldoze through him. Like I could see if Cena was in the Civil War Games match
Yeah,
to try to get his payback that way, but that didn't happen either. So I'm just like, what the hell we doing? Let's be real. This final tour, this is the last time tour. This shit sucked. Like WWE wrote this so badly. Like they did not handle this last run well at all. Like it had some highs, but the lows were low. Like it really were. Like this, like the heel, that was the biggest shock value, one of the biggest heel terms ever. Like we was like nobody saw that shit coming, and it was like it was amazing. Yeah. That
Did
shit
you
was
guys
amazing.
hear? Well, speaking of that heel turn, right? Did you guys hear the real reason why all that shit was dropped?
What the heel
Came
turn?
out. It came out, I believe, this week by Logan Paul.
Something with
Travis Scott just no-showed.
Oh,
They had a spot where it was going to be a 3 versus 3. He didn't mention who the 3 was that they were fighting, but it was supposed to be him, Logan Paul, supposed to be Cena, Logan Paul, and Travis Scott versus 3 other guys. And Travis Scott just didn't show for the date.
wow.
well, that's his career.
So they were kind of left with their
career.
dicks in their
His
hands.
wrestling.
Like, we turned Cena heel to do this storyline, and Travis Scott ain't even here.
He probably because of the heat he caught after that punch to Cody.
Yeah, The Rock tried to do damage control from that and take responsibilities. Like, yeah, I told him when he got out there, just really lay it into him. And
But he came back since then, didn't he?
He came back from that, but like by that time, it was like
yeah, it was the writing was already on the wall. That was at Mania.
Yeah.
Well, Logan Paul was saying that he thinks that Travis Scott realized it wasn't like padded rings and fake punches. Like this shit actually hurts, right? Like it ain't all cupcakes and rainbows and fake wrestling. Paul seems to think that he realized that early on, and
he was like, "I'm out.
Yeah, I'm out."
Yeah, he took that. He took that crossroads and was like, "You know what? I'm out of here."
But it's not worth this. I'll stick with sicko mode. But let me ask you guys a question. Not while we're still on the topic of Cena before we move on to Saturday Night Main Event and stuff. Not like marquee feuds, right? Like not like Edge and stuff like that. Do you guys have like a favorite random Cena match?
A favorite random Cena match?
Yeah.
My favorite, honestly, one of my favorite Cena matches, and y'all probably gonna be like a little biased on this, but like I don't care. It was a really good freaking match. And I really feel like he were one of the best John Cena's we've seen in a while. Was that when him and AJ Styles?
I was just about to say
the one with Royal Rumble. That match was because AJ
What
lost
are you
that.
laughing at, Hawk?
I knew he was going to say it was somebody with AJ Styles.
It is. No, like, listen, that's a testament of how amazing AJ is, because John Cena was John Cena at that point, but he wasn't having matches like that. And AJ, he knew he had to bring his A game up for that match, and it was one of the best. Like, to teach his own, AJ is my guy. He is the shit. But John Cena impressed the hell out of me in that match. I was like, shit, this guy can wrestle when he wants. This is like,
so what he's saying, people at home, is that when AJ Styles retires, he will cry.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'll be on some Shawn Michaels shit. I'll be like, what the fuck is this? Like, why are you leaving? Like, but like that was
you can find at MoyoFit215, the leader of the AJ Styles fan club.
Like, listen, AJ, if you're watching, bro, I'm with you. Come on.
You love your soccer mom haircut.
With you for life.
Well, in a way though, that feud, like if you think about it, like SummerSlam, they had a match that was phenomenal, then the Royal Rumble, and then this last one that they had too. It's just every match that they have together, it just always lived up to the hype.
It's always a good match. It was always a really good match. They had really good chemistry with each other. And John, and the reason you see what John talked about his feud with AJ. He was like, because he said when he does feuds, he needs to get like a reason why to feud with somebody. Like he has to have a reason to kind of hate them.
Yeah.
And he said he couldn't find nothing with AJ because he said AJ is the nicest guy. He said he would go back and look at old videos and interviews, and AJ would never say anything bad about him. So he went to AJ before they started the feud. He's like, hey, how are we going to make this work? And he was like this. He's like, because we need a reason why for this to work. It just can't be because you're AJ Styles, I'm John Cena, you're the new guy, blah blah blah. It has to be something else. And then AJ came at him with the idea of, he's like, how about this? He said, if there was never a John Cena like this, AJ Styles would have been bigger than what he is. he's like this. I feel like you took my spot. He was like this. He was like this. He was like, because he said, let's be real, in the ring, you. He said, but your charisma is what took you to be the number one guy. And I always resented that. So now this is me finally getting to WWE to prove to everybody I should have been the number one guy all along. And John Cena was like, shit, that's it. He's like, that's it. And then said from there, it just worked. He said he knew if that was the mindset, if that clicked like that for him, he said he knew the matches were going to be amazing because they just got it. And what's name? And they always had a good match. Usually guys who feud each other, you would have a miss here and there, but like those matches was always really good. What was his name? So I give it to both of those guys. They dialed it in, and AJ Styles was a breath of fresh air for SmackDown specifically at that time, because SmackDown was getting very, very dull and kind of whatever. But when AJ came, it ramped it up. Then the face that runs the place and all that shit. But it was good. It worked. John Cena put him over. He did. John Cena put him over because he didn't have to go with it. He could have said no. Who this AJ Styles guy? He didn't. So I give him all the credit in the world. He put my boy over. So I give him all the credit in the world for that, because we all know for years and years the whole thing was John Cena notoriously buries people.
Yeah.
Not
for nothing. I did enjoy that Cena AJ Styles feud too. I just love the fact when AJ and the Good Brothers would meet up and they'd be like, "Oh, what we gonna do today? Beat John Cena."
He's like, I know what we're gonna do. We're gonna beat up John Cena.
That was funny. Like, I like little cheesy stuff like that.
It was cheesy, but it was that's what made it funny, because they knew it was cheesy, but it was hilarious for that, especially that time of wrestling. It was needed. So,
I will say Cena is very like spot on, like with like comedic relief, because like I don't know why I still remember this to this day, but like when he won the Money in the Bank, what year was that? Was that 2012?
The face he
after he won the briefcase, like
I did it. Oh my God. I'm a 12-time world champion, but look.
But WWE just kept running that particular poster, like no matter what, like John Cena's up next. It's like,
John Cena would say the most. He was, like I said, John Cena was great at comedic relief. Like he was. Sometimes he was spot on, but then he would say some stupid, like, holy cheese and cracker. So it's like, right. Oh my God, bro! Like who's making you say that, John? It's like, I know somebody in the back wrote that. That was Vince. That was Vince. Like, say this. The kids will love it. He was cheesy as hell, but like I said, it worked. So all that merchandise, like had those, like the Cena merch was everywhere. Like to the level that Stone Cold merch was everywhere. Like that Cena merch was everywhere. Like hats, wristbands, shirts, like chains, like they were just all over, and it was all over the arena. I said, for a guy who was hated, he damn sure sold a lot of merch.
Yeah.
Nah, that's a fact, man.
Real quick, my match would have been the open challenge for the U.S. title versus Kevin Owens.
I was thinking that one too.
When Owens debuted it on, I guess it was Raw.
Yeah. Hold on, wait, here go the face.
There we go. There we go.
It's just so random.
What's so funny, I wasn't watching NXT yet at the time, because NXT was like exclusively only on something, right? It wasn't like even
it was on the network.
It was on the network. I didn't have the network yet. So like when he came out,
he paid a $9.99 that they stressed every single night.
Yeah, I know, right? I didn't have it yet at that time. I didn't have it. So when he came out, and he had the NXT title, like I was like, who the hell is this? Just like this, but I saw the fans were reacting like, oh shit. I'm like, who the fuck is is this? Like this. I was like, this is the NXT World Champion. This is Kevin Owens. And I didn't know the genius that I was watching at the time. But it was like, it was cool to see. And then when he beat him, like clean on top of that, I was like, holy shit, like what is happening?
Mm-hmm.
So that was cool.
Yeah, it was a good match.
That was cool. What to say? One of my favorite Cena moments is more so a Kurt Angle moment, but when they was doing a rap battle.
Oh yeah,
it's the most hilarious thing I've ever seen. Kurt Angle is crazy how he's probably one of the best wrestlers ever.
Yeah.
Ever, but just maybe because he wasn't in WWE long enough, whatever. But he's never seen to be anybody's top 5, whatever, for some reason. But like his chemistry with John Cena was amazing, and that rap battle was hilarious. He's like, Kurt Angle's a treasure, bro. Like, I'm moving on up like the Jeffersons. I was like, what the hell? He said, you can't defeat me. No. I may suck, but you just blow. And then he started making the gestures. I was like, yo, he's hilarious. Kurt Angle.
You know what? That's interesting. It's true because he is probably one of the best wrestlers. And you're right. People don't really put him in like a top 5 category.
They don't. Whenever somebody mentions top 5 wrestlers of all time, whatever, or even top 10, Kurt Angle is never spoken in anybody's top 5 or top 10. Even though they know realistically he probably is. They just never speak of him. I'm just like, maybe because he was in TNA. He was in TNA longer than he was in WWE, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Like this, but he wasn't like, so like maybe that's why. Because he was
he wasn't Kurt Angle in TNA.
Huh?
He wasn't Kurt Angle in TNA.
What was he, Kurt Angle?
Yeah.
Yes, he was Kurt Angle, but those matches he had in TNA, fire.
yeah.
Like him, AJ, Samoa Joe. The matches they had with Samoa Joe were really freaking good, bro. Like, geez. Like, they had some great matches, even with Abyss. Like,
Yeah, I was just getting ready to mention him and Abyss. Like,
but here's the wild thing, right? Like you're talking about, like people don't respect him because like TNA run, right? I don't think people realize, like in the heart of his TNA run, TNA was drawing more than what WWE draws right now.
Yeah, which is crazy,
mind blowing. Like 5 million some nights, 3 million.
Yeah.
That's why I said it's crazy how they messed that all up.
It was that era. It was like that PG era, like that pocket of that era where like people were rebelling and were just going, you know what I mean, for the alternative product versus what we was being force fed at that time.
Yeah, because everything was so. Only thing was WWE really. WCW was dead and gone. ECW was dead and gone. So we were just like Hawk said, force fed WWE content over and over and over, and it was the PG era. So we were just getting this like blah nonsense. If you over a certain age, you're just like, we're attitude era guys. So we're like, man, this is bullshit. So when TNA came out,
cringy, almost.
It was very cringy. So when you had stuff
Chris,
going on,
fans were so deprived for other wrestling, they watched wrestling on fucking MTV.
Yeah. How about that?
Like that's how deprived they were. They watched. It wasn't bad. It was different.
It was different. And TNA.
It wasn't R-Truth on there.
Yeah, and TNA at the time was
Wrestling Society X. Remember that?
Yeah.
Jeez. God, forgot about that. Jeez.
I forgot about that.
The TNA, man, they had the beautiful people.
Oh, Mrs. Tessmacher.
Mrs. Tessmacher. Yep.
Right.
But
yeah, so with that being said, as far as John Cena's moments.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
You're gonna get sued.
Yeah, right. About to say we do not own the right to that melody.
He doesn't
Speaking of
either,
that melody,
apparently.
did you guys ever see that prank where it's a prank call uh where the guy keeps calling in. He's
Oh
like,
yeah,
"We want to know if you want to go see John
John
Cena."
Cena. They kept playing the music
And she
over and
keeps
over.
saying, "Do not call my phone again." And then he's
Yeah,
like, "This." He's like, "We want." And then they call back later, like, "We want same lady, like, we want to know if you can help a veteran."
they called
And
like
it's
10 times.
yeah, it's like his name is John Cena. Rich,
Yeah,
you looking like you don't know what I'm talking about. So after this is over, you gotta look it up.
You gotta send that to me.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's the
I
funniest
never
thing in the
saw that.
world.
it's a popular prank call. What's the name? Like they was playing the music like constantly. It was like, did you see him? And it was like, see who? Did you want to see John Cena coming to the
Yeah.
arena?
And at
John
first she
Cena.
was cool about it. She's like, I'm not interested. And by
Yeah,
like the fourth call, she's like just going off.
that's when they had to start putting the censor bleeps in. I was like, oh my beep.
Shout out to WWE or Roman Reigns, whatever. They did a nice little tribute.
Yeah, I saw
You
that.
saw that with all the
A little
wrestlers, so
a
that was
3 minute
cool.
clip. Yeah, nah, that was dope. But let's switch gears a little bit. You know what I mean? Going into his final match, which we did have the last time is now tournament in this past Friday with Gunther actually defeating LA Knight to advance and face John Cena this upcoming Saturday. Um Overall, I did thought this was a pretty decent match. This actually might have been my favorite match involving LA Knight as a superstar for WWE. Like I
Yeah.
thought, and you know what I mean, based on like, looking at how this could be like a potential passing of the torch moment for LA Knight by facing John Cena. Looks like, well, I ain't gonna say looks like, we know for a fact we ain't getting that now after Gunther, you know what I mean, picking up the win. Y'all thoughts, like what are y'all vibes as far as going into this match? Like, are you interested? Like, initially, I mean, there were rumors of the match even happening. So I mean, now that we officially got it, knowing what we saw from Friday, would you have preferred LA Knight being in a square circle with John Cena? Rich, I see you shaking your head. No.
No, no. You know, don't get me wrong. I don't have anything against LA Knight. He's just, I don't know. He just, to me, he has the catchphrase and he got the crowd pumps up. But, and you look at it too in this stage of his career. Now, he is, I mean, he's not been in the WWE for very long, but he is a veteran. He's only a couple years younger than John Cena. So you're passing the torch to somebody that's going to be there for another, couple years, 2, 3 years. So for me, Gunther is not a spring chicken, but he's still 38, which is not like ridiculously old for a wrestler. But I just think it makes sense. If you're gonna do it, you're gonna do it with somebody who you want to be a big name, the big star, and somebody that can push going forward years and years. And I don't think that person is LA Knight, in my opinion. So I didn't have a problem with it.
See, I have a problem with it, not even because of who he beat or anything like that. Like, WWE always wants to do something unexpected and swerve the fans. This opponent came out before the tournament was even announced. It
Right.
was leaked to everyone that it was going to be Gunther. So why not swerve everyone and make it be someone different? To me, it was a perfect opportunity to shock the fans. And it just felt like this whole tournament was a letdown because it was leaked early on and just kept up with the status quo.
Well, that's another thing. Like, so there's other people you could make the argument for other than those two that were actually in the final match that could have used.
Yeah, I don't care who won. I just think with Gunther being spoiled, they should have pivoted to someone else.
No. I listen. I'm not going to debate that. I think if you look at the two who face each other, I would go with Gunther. But there's a couple people that they could have probably did instead of Gunther. and especially the fact, as you said, that they came out so early on that you kind of knew it was inevitable that it was going to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told you I hate this whole last time is now. Just like this, so this tournament, I was like, whatever. Like this, like I said, we all knew it was Gunther. I picked Gunther before the tournament started. While I was starting, I was like, we all know he's going to win. They should have swerved and went a different direction. Like it's like why not Javon Evans or something like that? Like something totally left. He would have made that match look amazing. He would have jumped and flipped all over the place for John. And he's one of his childhood heroes, like legit childhood hero. Like I mean, like go to be like why not Carmelo? Like why not Melo? Like somebody different who legit needs that rub, even if in defeat. Like if they put on an amazing showing, like that's still a notch to them to be like, all right,
Chris,
yeah.
what about Braun Breaker?
Like this. I mean, it could have been Braun, but I think they
ever fight?
Nah, but I think they already like Braun was already mixed within the storyline, so it was like it would be weird to have him focus on like beating John Cena to retire him, even though it would have made him even stronger. Like I just retired John Cena, blah blah blah.
Yeah, I don't think they didn't want to blur the lines with him.
Yeah, they didn't want to do that. So people that was actually involved in it, like that would have been cool. Like even Matt Cardona would have been cool. Like this, like to my long-term storybooking, he finally got his payback from all those years ago when he kissed his girlfriend when he was in the wheelchair. He was like, I've been waiting my whole life to get back at you. What better way to get back at you while retiring you? Like that would have worked. Like this. Like, but anything like so like I said, but you know, WWE going WWE. So they want the face versus the heel foreigner. Because honestly, that's what it is. They don't care if it's Gunther. It's like he's a foreigner, guys. Boo him. So it's like that's what it comes down to. So it is what it is.
I do got to say something with him. Like you mentioned that LA Knight, this was probably one of his best matches. Gunther does put on really good matches.
Yeah,
I will say that he there's not really many matches. He's a very good storyteller. There's not many matches. He plays the big guy really well. There's not really many matches that he was in where I'm like, oh, that was a shitty match.
He's the ring general.
Perfect dance partner.
Yeah.
Like he's
going to carry that match. He's going to make that match look way better than it should be.
Yeah.
Because John is limited. He's going to do what he can do. Like I said, he's a movie star now. He's not going to do something to hurt himself.
No, he's going all out, Chris.
No, this one he will, but yeah. Don't be surprised if he doesn't.
He is. They're going on first. I'm still here, guys. I'm just fixing myself. They're going on first. They're getting as much time as they want.
Pause.
like over under we see a Hurricane Rana from Cena.
Hurricane.
Like do we see one?
In the words of Vince McMahon, no chance in hell.
About to say please don't do that, John.
I got a feeling we're gonna see some crazy ass spot.
If John Cena does a 450,
oh snap!
Oh my god! Like
I don't think he gonna do a 450.
If he does a regular frog splash, like I will freaking be like, all right, John Cena is one of the best ever. Like he's definitely gonna do that top leg drop thing he always does.
Mm-hmm. I was just about to say that. I could definitely see a leg drop happening from the top rope, like something like that. But my bad, I botched the Hurricane Rana.
It was funny about John Cena, for him to be this big, muscular dude, he never did a lot of power moves.
No.
He never did like power bombs or like any type of real like belly to bellies or like nothing throws. He never did that stuff.
It's probably more like suplex. That's probably as far as he might
did a suplex here and there, but it was all a little flashy stuff like the punches, the 5-knuckle shuffles. Like did that was his shit. Like he never really did any big power moves.
Hence why during that one little period, like when the ECW era was coming back, and they used to be like, "Same old shit, same
Same
old shit."
motion. Yeah. It's hilarious. That crowd, that's so funny. So that happened at Hammerstein, right?
Yep.
Right.
Oh, when they
I
threw his
tell,
shirt back and shit.
yeah, I tell people all the time, even though that was a perfect setting for that, it was the perfect setting. If that happened at the ECW arena,
Oh,
like I'm afraid what those fans would have did. Like,
they'd have had to call Philly PD.
yeah, like
Like,
that.
Yeah.
Like I think that's why they did it. They was like, no, we can't do this in Philly.
Yeah.
We can't. Like those guys gonna throw shit at him. They're gonna try to fight him. They're legit gonna try like
They probably would have redid the entire throwing chairs in a ring scene all over again.
Yeah. So that was the perfect environment setting for that one night stand. Then that was the perfect setting for it. That was now once again, I give John Cena all the credit in the world to be in that type of environment and still go on. Like that's crazy.
Yeah. No,
Like,
definitely.
That was the first I seen him looking nervous. Like when he was walking down to the ring with the belt up in the air and all that. I think that was nerves, just like, don't look at him. Don't look at him. It's like because he knew it was like the shit was coming.
Yeah, that was a hostile environment. Like you literally thinking to yourself, like, things can go left and I can like really get my ass kicked in here. Like,
so sorry. Yeah, JBL in his corner because he was actually punching people.
Yeah, he was so mean to Blue Meanie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So that's why they put him in the Hall of Fame when there was no fans, because they knew them fans would have let him have it if he did that in front of a live crowd.
But yeah, but let's reel it back in. Saturday night's main event going down in Washington D.C.
John Cena's hometown.
That's what he said. It's like, duh.
John
They're gonna
Cena.
be like, by way of Washington D.C. Wait, what?
John Cena's gonna be like,
wait, is that me? Have y'all even looked at this card? Like where we are with this card now? As
There's
of
only
now,
4 matches.
Yeah, that's it.
It's Bailey versus Sol Ruka, Cena versus Gunther.
Oh yeah, I got the card.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I think they've kind of been 4 matches though. If that's the way they've kind of been with the Saturday Night Main Event.
all right. So real quick. All right, now this match, I don't know. How did this match come about? This is the only match from like, how did this match?
Now, if I'm not mistaken,
this is the only match I'm like, I don't know where did this come from?
If I'm not mistaken, I think Bailey. It was either Bailey. They crossed paths at what was the most recent event? Was it Deadline or was it at the NXT? I remember I saw the two speaking, and they said that they were gonna that's how pretty much the match came about. I think it might have been the same. It might have been that same episode of NXT, and then what's the name? Zarya almost spared the mess out of Soul.
Okay.
I was a little sad to see that faction come to an end.
You said you were sad?
Yeah.
It was time.
It was time. Like Zarya's the heel. I'm like, she's a heel.
I didn't realize, but with all that paint on, she's looks nice.
I never looked at her, so I don't know.
You's a lie. Sorry.
I'm dead serious. I never looked at her. I always look at Soul. Always look at Soul, honestly.
Which I didn't know. Something I didn't know was I didn't know Sol Ruka was mixed.
What is she? I don't even know.
Her dad. I think her mom's white and her dad's black.
Yes.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Okay, I remember. It was on SmackDown.
Okay.
That's when the two cross paths. Like
So
that's I was like I knew it was something of recent. Yeah.
Ruka. She's one of the ones right there. You talking about future star?
Yeah.
Like she one of the ones. No,
Oh yeah.
Roxanne Perez, So Ruka, Jada Parker. Is she hurt,
See,
by the way? I haven't seen her in weeks.
You
see,
know, I
all
just
those names you mentioned are good, but I think she's a tier above everyone.
I don't think she's better than Roxanne, to be honest.
I think what she
She,
can do in the ring, like
she's more athletic for sure.
athletically wise,
She's
I
more
don't think I've ever
athletic.
seen a woman be able to do that before in the ring. Shit she can do.
No, athletic wise, yeah, she's more athletic than Roxanne, but Roxanne's still a way better wrestler.
No,
oh yeah.
Roxanne bores me a little.
Listen, I like Roxanne.
I think Roxanne. I think now it's about maintaining the gimmick as well as the in ring ability.
Yeah, because
Eh,
she's stupid young. She got so long to go, so they don't. That's she's one person they don't have to rush. She's 22, like 23, something like that. Like they got a
Right.
long time with her. Like so,
I
just
think
let her.
they're gonna start planting the seeds though, especially like with the whole live back with the Judgment Day stuff. But I think they're on the verge of probably starting to plant that seed where they're about to rebel on live.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. Listen, but like Roxanne, like I said, Soul, like well, like Lola Vice, Jada Parker. Once again, is Jada Parker hurt? I have not seen her in weeks.
I did see something come up today as far as like explaining her absence, but I didn't get a chance to actually read it.
Damn.
There is something floating around if somebody wanna look it up real quick. But as far as this actual match goes, who y'all got? I'm
Uh,
Honestly,
I'm calling upset.
I think Sol Ruka needs to win this.
I just said let Soul win, man. Belly don't need this rub. Like give the girl the rub. I mean, so like so Rook is one. I told you she one on ones. Like she gonna be one of the next ones up. Her Lash Legend, like fire. WWE spoiled right now with female talent.
Yeah. And
Uh,
this women's roster for NXT right now is actually pretty solid.
She
yeah, yeah, for sure.
she's been off TV since October 2025 to refresh her character, not due to injury or call up.
All
So
right, so just
something
doing
happened behind the scenes.
probably. What did you guys say? Refresh your character. Probably like refresh
But wasn't
her in
was,
ring stuff.
wasn't there rumblings of her and
That was uh talked about, but nothing really came from it.
maybe this is what came from it?
I don't know. But this match is going to be fire.
Mm.
This match is going to be fire.
Who you got winning, Chris?
Take a guess.
WWE dropped the ball.
Oh, who?
Javon Evans should have won this week.
Yeah, he should have.
That probably would have broke the internet, to be honest. Had he won.
Yeah,
Talking about being the next ones up.
Yeah.
Javon Evans, like I think I said it on this show before, actually.
yeah, both of them, man. Leon Slater too. This dude, talking about athletically gifted, talented. Like it's crazy what this shit they can do in the ring. Like these young, like 20, how they young as shit. Like Jerome is 21. Like, dude, he has the world in his hands. Even Swerve said he thinks he's better than what he was at that age. So it's like this kid, sky's the limit, man. And between the athleticism and the Dragon Lee and just the in ring, like everything of AJ and all that stuff. This match is gonna be fire.
Oh yeah.
This match probably, I mean, obviously the Cena match is going to be the most sentimental one, but this one, as far as match goes, this is
gonna be the
match of the night.
Yeah, this is gonna be the show-stopping match right here.
Yeah,
WWE low key wanting to sign Leon Slater too, because my man been on like damn near every single Peacock event or NXT like over like the last 2-3 months now.
That's
Like,
all he's doing is poaching talent.
Did you see he was booked for one of those Germany WXS shows or something like
Yeah,
that?
WXW.
And they pulled him for this, and they were like pissed.
oh
And I'm
yeah,
like,
I believe it.
buddy, like maybe you butt out of this one. Like this is Saturday Night Main Event, Cena's last match,
Yeah,
like
he's gonna be
the
the
biggest
same card.
opportunity
Yeah,
of his career, and you're gonna like bitch that he's pulling from your indie show.
Right.
yeah. The most eyes that's probably ever been on him is going to be this Saturday.
Yep.
Like he gets to be on the same card as John Cena's last match. Like who is going to turn that down? Like, come on, dude.
Right.
Then he gets that he's a TNA X Division champion and he's going to be in a match with AJ Styles. Like, come on. Like, come on. The guy who basically was the face of TNA and he's going to be in a match with him. Like, come on. Like, it's like, who's going to turn that down?
Right. Well, we already know who you got, Chris. Rich, who you got winning this match?
And I think Styles and Dragon Lee wins.
You got to say, you think they got other people?
No, I think they're going to win. I mean, the match is going to be fantastic. I think Evans and Slade are going to look phenomenal, and they're going to look great. No pun intended. But I think AJ and Dragon Lee are going to win.
I mean, considering it is a non-title, I wouldn't mind going against the Green and going with Javon Evans and Leon Slater, because like being as though like this is like one of these shows where like it's almost like a talent showcase in a way. So hey, look, non-title match. Why not let them get over, and then let them actually get a legit title shot after going over on Saturday night's main event. So I'm around with Javon Evans and Leon Slater. Fuck what y'all talking about. Like, whatever. Joey, who you got?
I'm going to tag champs.
Oh man, you bastard. So everybody going with the tag champs, huh?
Yeah, sorry, we're ganging up against you.
Whatever. Some bullshit. Anyway, next up, we got the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, going up against Obafemi.
Talking about the future.
Yeah.
This is a future WrestleMania main eventer right here, bro. WWE even not mess this guy up.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Well, unfortunately, I think he's going down Saturday. I'm going with Cody getting the win,
which is fine. Like I think Cody's gonna win too, but like that. So what? He's gonna look like $1 million, and Cody's gonna give him the rub. Like he's gonna probably shake his hand afterwards and be like, give that nod. Like, yeah, you're gonna be the next thing up. You're amazing.
You're all right, kid.
Obafemi, like what is going on in the water where he's from? Like how is he 24?
Hey, that's right. He is 24.
He's 24.
Shoot.
He looks like he's like 40, but like in a good way. Like it's like Jesus. That means he's not. It means he's not even in his physical prime yet.
No.
Right.
Like Jesus. Like when
I knew he was young. I didn't realize he was that young.
Yeah, he's not
That's
even 20.
sick.
He's not even 25 yet, dude. It's crazy. He has everything going for him. Big dude, strong. He does nothing but power moves. He wrestles like a big guy supposed to. That's how big dude. When you're that size, like this, that dominant, that's how you're supposed to wrestle a match. Nothing but big power moves over and over and over. Assert your dominance and do it in a way where it's believable. It's not forced, and just like that's why the crowd, F's with him, because it's like he does what a big dude's supposed to do, just dominate.
Well, who you got winning this stuff?
That's me or Joey?
You.
Oh no, Cody's winning, but I'm just saying, like, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be a good match.
I just wanted to get you on record, after, praising how much of a fight Oba needs to conduct a power type fight.
He's gonna hit a bunch of power moves on Cody, and Cody's gonna sell the hell out of it.
Yeah.
Rich, who you got?
I got Cody winning too. I think obviously he's going to give him the rub. Just being in this match and spot is a big deal. I wouldn't listen. I wouldn't be mad if Oba won. But I just don't see them doing that.
Hmm.
So I'm going to go with Cody too.
Gotcha. Joey, who you got?
I'm gonna go Cody.
All right, we got our first sweep. Sweep of the night.
Swerve,
You know-
Ricky Saints is gonna come out.
Hold
And
on,
call
wait. We got to change.
I wouldn't be shocked if Oba won for the simple fact of because right now Cody's kind of in a lull of who his next opponent's going to be. I wouldn't be shocked if whoever costs Cody the match is his next feud.
Hmm.
Who would that be though?
Meaning, you said maybe he lose this match because of interference, or
Yeah.
I actually could see someone getting involved after the match.
Once
Are we
again,
going to continue Drew? Is that what we're continuing?
I don't know if it'll be Drew.
That's like a good point though. Question like so who's on the who else do you put him feuding? Because he's kind of in a lull, and I don't know if you go with Drew again.
because you figure all the top guys he faced already,
Yeah.
the top tier guys.
Yeah,
Like,
but that's what I'm saying. You don't have to put him against a top guy right now, because the second you have him interfere in this match and cost Cody, he's automatically viewed as a top guy now.
Unless they run it where he defeats Oba, celebrates in the ring, then our tribal chief music hits and he just like walks out halfway, gives him the look like you're next. No point intended, Goldberg. But
That's possible because this will be the main event.
yeah, I can see them doing something like that and then closing the show out. Nah, they gotta end with Cena. So Cena
Nah,
gets
Cena's
flowers.
opening.
It's confirmed. It's opening.
They confirmed it like last week, I thought.
that'd be weird.
About to say he got.
They're opening and they're not. From what I was reading, there's no time restraints on the paper on this event at all.
Was on Goldberg's last match.
Yeah, that's
That's
good. It was on NBC. Yeah, so
People are being told they have time to do what they want.
I don't know. Let me see.
That means that match and his farewell swan song will be like the first hour and 10 minutes.
But to say, yeah, for sure.
Joey, you're on fire, man. The first match, Saturday Night Main Event, is expected to be John Cena Gunther. Interesting.
Yeah, that's interesting. About to say, sheesh. You would think he would want to, after the match, cut promos and thank the fans and
thank the world.
That's why I think something big's happening for the Cody match.
It has to. If this is the first match, maybe Roman Reigns does come out, like you said, gives him a look and all that stuff. And I really wanted it to be not title for title match. I really wanted to see Cody and CM Punk fight each other. I don't know how it would come about, but I would that's a match I always wanted before CM Punk became world champion.
Shit, it would have been Night of Champions, but no.
So here it is.
Yeah, one last time. Yeah, that definitely won't get flagged. So I don't know what mix that was, but
It was just
What are you fucking singing?
is that MASH?
It is.
Wait, it was?
Yeah. Because I can't do the John Cena's theme, so
Oh my gosh. The fact that I just pulled that.
I know it shows you're old as shit.
Oh my gosh. Well, anyway, John Cena's final match and going up against the ring general Gunther.
Just name him Walter again. They gave him his old music back. Might as well name him Walter.
Yeah, right.
Can't control that.
Comes out now in a silk robe.
Yeah.
It's like, I was like, yo, what the hell's going on? Why they got him coming out in silk robe?
Right. Oh, he's about to get on his Ravage and Rick Rude mood now. What I like to have right now. But
So
yeah.
we all got Gunther winning, I'm assuming.
I got Cena.
I was going with Gunther, but now I'm going with Cena. I don't think Gunther doesn't need the rub at all. Like, it doesn't. Even if he loses this match, it does not hurt his stock at all.
No.
It doesn't. Like, it's John Cena. This is his last match. Like, you're supposed to lose. Like, even though I know that the old school theory of the guy leaving is supposed to give the next guy the rub so they can elevate, but Gunther doesn't need to elevate. Like, he's already solidified.
But if you look at retirement matches in general, typically it's the one retiring that takes the pinfall. Typically.
Yeah, I know. Except for Sting. Sting
They're
won.
not typically John Cena.
That's a good point.
I just say, but listen, but Austin lost, and Austin, I don't give a shit, way bigger than John Cena was. So Cena could take the pinfall, but I still think he's gonna win.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Cena too.
I'm the only one going with Gunther.
Yep, you're the only one going with Gunther.
Yeah, because I think this is going to be our 2025 Rocky Drago.
Yeah, because this is a horrible year for John Cena for his retirement.
Yeah.
Like, this he need to think of.
Yeah, he's going to overcome the odds. Like it's like I do believe Gunther is going to carry this match 100%, but it's going to be
I'm going to check the betting odds now.
Cena making that run, getting the crowd behind his back.
I forgot you could bet on wrestling now. I'm like, what?
Yeah, I was getting rid of that. So what's that on? DraftKings?
I was gonna say, where's that on?
Bet Online. My friends over at Bet Online.
Right.
So the only match they got close betting line wise is Bailey and Soul Rooker. The other ones, they have AJ's Dragon Lee as a favorite, like a 3.5 to 1 favorite. Gunther is a 3.5 to 1 favorite to win, and Cody Rhodes is a 4 to 1 favorite to win.
Put some money on John.
I may put some money on John if that's the case. He's plus 225.
Put the shoebox in.
Damn, plus 225.
Yeah, because it's minus 350. Cena's plus 225. Interesting.
Ain't no real money.
That just means that people are thinking like I'm thinking. That doesn't mean it's going to be right.
Right. Put 20 down, you're getting back 22.50.
That's right, man. Thank you, Bet Online, for the lines. Appreciate
it. Can I make a 4-leg parlay for all the matches?
Actually, you're gonna laugh. I tried doing that one time. They don't. It's straight bets, just for shits and giggles.
Right. But I say that. Look, that's when we can start talking. Like, all right, you know what? Let me get us a shot. Shoot. But yeah,
hold on. They got a Raw on Netflix. They got them at Punk and Breaker. They got odds on that too. I guess it's on Raw, right?
Yeah, that's gonna be on the New Year at the top of the year. Who they got? They got Braun.
No, they got Punk. His favorite,
really?
3-1 favorite.
Nah, I got Breaker winning.
I would, yeah.
I got Punk winning. I got a feeling they're gonna. I don't know why. I got a feeling they're gonna do him and Breaker at WrestleMania. I think they're gonna prolong this. Like, if they wait all the way till January to do this,
you know what? No, he wins. They run it back at Rumble, and then he goes into a totally different storyline at Mania.
Possibly that one of those.
Yeah, I can see something like that taking place. But no, WWE Saturday Night's main event going down December 13th at 8 p.m. 5 Pacific time on Peacock in the US, YouTube internationally. So, call your local cable provider or wherever you streaming your stuff for this PLE. But all right, gentlemen.
Good shit.
I know, we're at the hour and 10 mark. Oh, one quick sidebar. Shout out to the Babes of Wrath. Willow Nightingale. And,
Yeah.
what's her name? What did I just
Harley?
Yeah, Carly.
Yeah.
I was gonna say like why did I just have like a quick brain fart? Carly, Cameron.
Shout out to
Willow was the
Willow.
only one you really cared about in that tag team.
Yeah, but
what's her face?
I love Willow.
Everybody loves Willow.
Finally, she get a title.
About to say,
I would prefer for it to be either the TBS or the AEW Women's World Championship. But
I say, yeah, she's been in that company
it's
for all these years and never had a singles championship. Like, I'm glad she has a title, but I'm like, geez, what does this woman have to do to get a singles title?
Right, like goodness gracious, but it's progress. But
I think and on a side note of that, actually, AEW, the Dynamite was really good yesterday too.
Yeah,
that Fletcher Bailey match was phenomenal, man.
Oh yeah, so goodness gracious, like shit. I think that match had to been on for damn near 20 minutes because I think it went through like 2 commercial breaks.
It was like, and it was like nonstop action too. It was constant flow the whole time.
Yeah. Nah, that definitely damn good episode of AEW this past Wednesday. Tell me, man, I think they're turning in direction. I think we're getting there. We're getting there. But we'll see how things go with the upcoming pay-per-view. Was World's End coming up. But yeah, man. So all right, gentlemen, we want to call it from here. You good? So
yeah, I say one more salute to the guy who I never really liked, but hell of a career. Can't deny that. 20 plus years, majority of that being the number one guy. So can't hate on it.
Yeah, shout out to Cena one last time. I'm sure we'll be talking about it again on Still Steps at some point in the near future. But shout out to him, and hopefully you'll come out with Daddy's Home 3 with Will Ferrell, Mark Wahlberg.
Daddy's Home 3.
I ain't gonna lie, that's my joint, yo. That movie funny.
Daddy's Home was a really good movie. Both of them were really funny. The second one was like usually a lot of times the second one isn't like as good as the first one. The second one was even funnier, I think.
Right. He was like, Roger, you can't go out there. He was like, I was an extra in season 3 of Ice Truckers.
Damn, that's the best season.
That's the best season. Yeah, that was really good. So, all right, gentlemen, we're gonna pause here and program a note. We may be pausing for the rest of the year. With the upcoming holidays coming up over the next couple of weeks with Christmas and New Year's. So I mean, stay close to us for more details and development. If something crazy happened, we may have an emergency show. But for the most part, to everyone, to our viewers, happy holidays to you. Be safe. Greatly appreciate you joining us here on Still Steps, whether it's been on Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We're doing post shows. Greatly appreciate everyone for checking us out, and we keep making it do what it do, and looking forward to going into the new year. We be bringing even more content to the table. So, but that's a roundtable discussion for us. So, but other than that, gentlemen, I'm sure we'll be in contact. But happy holidays to you, and
same to you.
Be safe as well. So, all right, gentlemen. On that note, this was Still Steps, powered by All of It to Talk Sports Network. Mr. Joey Woods, Mr. Rich Michaels, Mr. Moyo Chris Wilson, aka leader of the AJ Styles fan club. I am
sweet.
Politica Hot, and we'll catch y'all 2026. Or maybe not. Till then, peace.